Welcome to this month's episode of Green and Growing, brought to you by Port Aranda's Garden Club. This month's host is Sharon Schafer, Yard of the Month recipient. Join Sharon as she shows you her garden and gives tips on potting and care of her plants. Here's Sharon.
Hello, welcome to our yard. I just finished repotting an aloe vera plant. A friend of mine gave me a large old 30-year aloe vera plant that had belonged to her grandmother. She moved, she couldn't take it with her. Since then, the aloe is put out an occasional stalk with a plant blossom on the end. As the stalk eventually gets big and pushed out of the plant container, I divide the blossom and repot them to make new plants. As they grow bigger, they need new, larger pots. I use a mixture of commercial potting soil, clean sand, and peat moss. Use about half potting soil, a quarter clean sand, and a quarter peat moss. I usually put shells on the bottom to cover the hole in the pot, or broken pieces of an old pot to promote better drainage. Then I put the dirt mixture in, and I add the plant, and then I pat it down and firm the soil to within 1 inch of the top of the pot, or to within 1 inch from ground level. I don't water aloe very often, maybe once a week when it's really hot, and every other week if it hasn't rained during cooler weather. I usually water aloe about once a week during real hot weather, every other week if it's rained. If it rains too much, I'll go out and cover the aloe vera because it tends to drown. It doesn't like too much moisture. Aloe vera is a medicinal plant. It's good for healing sunburn and promoting new skin growth. You take off a piece, just break it open, and then rub that over a burn or over a scar that you want to heal faster. Now let me show you the red coleus. I just repotted this from this plant. This plant got too big and too leggy, so I cut off the tops and put it in the same soil mixture, and it'll grow back again and become real full, and then I'll put it in a hanging basket. Let me show you some other plants in the ground and in pots that I've grown in our yard. This is Ruby. It's a begonia that I started from a 6-inch piece that my friend Barbara gave to me. It's just starting to bloom, little pink blossoms. These are bamboo shoots that are just coming up from a piece of bamboo that I transplanted. We call this Marie's cactus. I have airplane plants in baskets and in pots. This is a pepperoni plant, real easy to grow. More spider plants. This is a Swedish ivy. And this is a spider lily. This is a morning star glory. These are real easy to start. You just pinch off about 8 of these and put them in new potting soil. They'll bloom and start growing immediately. Airplane plant. This kalancha is getting ready to bloom. Down here in a cluster by the fence, I have another kalancha almost ready to bloom, a spider and an airplane plant, and I have some pineapple tops where I've just cut the tops off of fresh pineapples. I put them in the ground and water them. They seem to be doing okay. We'll see if they grow. This is a flowering kale. They do real well in cooler weather. Right behind it are bougainvilleas. This is a red vinca, another flowering kale, some mums I've just pruned, and this is another azalea. This is a red pepperberry tree. This is a spider plant. And this big plant I bought for 99 cents on sale at a discount store. It was about 3 inches high, and it was all dried up, very sickly. About a year ago I repotted it, and it's doing great. This is a red azalea that I transplanted from where we used to live. Well, I hope you enjoyed a plant tour of our yard. I'd like to thank the Garden Club for having me on their Green and Growing show.